yes. Video. There we go. So yeah, I mean, it was an inopportune time to start feeling cruddy because this is like seems like everything converged on this Saturday. So you guys are starting your new Tyranny of Dragons campaign, and then my Saturday night group is doing their session 0 for Traveler tonight. And so I've got 2 huge things going on the same day, and I'm like, man, this is not the time for this shit. I don't have time for this.
Let's make a recruiting poster for the SS Jabroni.
Right? Well, yeah, and last night, even without... So the Friday night group hasn't played their one-off yet, but Alyssa's already signed up for playing on Wednesday nights. So she'll be joining the Traveler group. She doesn't have a character yet. My idea is that all of these characters that they're creating in their one-offs will be ported to the Wednesday night game. And the nice thing about that is that it'll give characters with... Everybody's character will have some kind of different background experience in the game world. You know, given their one-off adventures and how they started, so...
Brian's here.
Hello.
Hello, Brian. So yeah, if you haven't done so yet, click the invite link in the Facebook chat group for Roll20, and that will port you into this game.
I'm gonna get Candy. Be right back.
Okay.
I totally thought we were doing a session 0 until yesterday. I was like, oh.
Yeah, we had talked about doing a session 0, and everybody kind of decided that they just wanted to jump right in. I had brought up the idea of doing a session 0, but it seemed like a lot of people wanted to just jump right in, so here we are. I mean, if we need to do a session 0, we certainly can.
No, I'm just finalizing my character because I was like, oh, shit, I have a little more time.
Yeah. Well, luckily for most of us, and thanks to digital tools, it just... Creating a character is fairly quick.
Yeah, I'm still new to it, but I'm getting better at it.
Yeah. Well, what's funny, I remember... So the shop, when we were still in the shop, they had purchased the complete library for D&D Beyond. And they're like, oh, well, it's going to be great, because that way, you know, you can create a character in less than 10 minutes. And I'm like, using the books and a pen and paper, I can create a character in about 10 minutes. For somebody who's never done it before, yeah, D&D Beyond is great because you can allow it to make decisions for you. I personally don't ever want my computer or any computer to make decisions for me, but that's a personal thing. I've been working in the tech industry for, since I was like 17, so no, that's a bad idea to me. But, D&D Beyond frequently makes errors. Every character I've ever created on D&D Beyond, when I back engineer it, I find that it has fucked something up. But, having said that, it's not as bad as previous versions of digital creators. At least the shit that it cranks out is usable. You can at least just say, oh, well, hand wavium, I'm just going to ignore these errors and continue to play. In the past, that wasn't the case. In the past, there were actual game-breaking mistakes that the character generator would make.
Well, so do players. I mean, Chris, you and I have people that can't understand AC plus or 10 plus Dex mod equals AC.
Right, that's true. That's true.
How do you have a 31 AC?
Right. Well, why can't I dual wield shields? I've actually had that come up. Can you dual wield shields? I'm like, huh.
Not for 2 bonuses.
No.
Shield bat both of your attacks, I guess.
Right.
Speaking of which, yeah, I see your cup there now, Chris. I better go.
Yes, the MCRN, the Expanse coffee mug from the Rocinante.
I'll be back. I posted my character in the chat. So.
Cool.
They look nice and strong. I've never been a gnome before. I have 8 HP though. That is a little scary.
Well, it is level 1.
Yeah, I know, but still, geez, that's the lowest I've ever had with any character. I'm gonna have to be a little paranoid in order to survive, I think.
Yeah. Well, in 5th edition, level 1 is, without a doubt, the most lethal and deadly level of the game. It's just really easy to kill characters at level 1. Hello?
Can you guys hear us?
I sure can.
Okay, my computer's running a little laggy because I just did an update, so give us a few more minutes and we'll catch up.
Sure, no problem.
I hate doing updates, it always fucks with it the next time you use it.
Right? Every time.
I will state like I've done a Talon links a little bit. What user is a scythe or a sword. It's been really good.
I haven't heard of this race of turtle people or whatever. Like,
Oh, the turtles?
Explain it.
So turtles come from the south. They are from Chult. They are humanoid tortoises. Their most common class, believe it or not, is monk.
Mm-hmm.
But they can be pretty much anything. But yeah, they are they are from Chult, and they are, I believe it was Mike Merles that hated turtles and did not want them in 5th edition, and but Jeremy Crawford and Chris Perkins kind of pulled a joke on him and put them in when they released Tomb of Annihilation. So
Sweet. Do they have like cultural things that I need to care about, or not really? It's just like they're sort of like everybody else, just turtly.
they're pretty much like everybody else. I mean, they have there's not a whole lot of they're pretty easy come, easy go as far as creatures go. They don't have any firm held beliefs or things like that would conflict with anybody.
Okay. Cool.
I decided I'd take kind of I typically do strange things, but it's the Drax the Destroyer, but he's a turtle.
All right.
He's a marine turtle.
Flippers instead of hands. Well, the Triton, and I'm like, exclusively Seabound campaign, then playing a could be pretty interesting. But for 99% of D&D games, the Triton's abilities are not going to come into question. It's like, oh, yeah, you're Aquaman. We're in a dungeon. Go call some fish. It's like...
Fucking a trout, just have it in here. Like a bag of holding with like an aquarium full of water. Have a fish in there.
That bag of holding.
I know.
That was so epic. I still think about that.
Oh, thank you. I enjoyed that campaign a lot. It was fun.
And so, Jeff, your turtle's name is Shredder?
Yeah.
So, my character is a gnome, a cleric, and they're kind of a nerd. Was their deal, like real into reading and literature and stuff. So, yeah, that's a Myra Tosselcraft.
Okay, so you're a gnome. I'm sorry, what's your class?
Cleric.
Okay, a gnome cleric. So Jeff, tell us about Shredder.
He's a former military enrollee. He likes to charge into things. He was happy to swim up to the coast and kill whatever was in his way. Unfortunately, his commanding officer decided he was doing things wrong and gave him the boot. He's quite upset about that.
Uh-huh.
But he likes to shell in and shell out, so there'll be some hiding and deflection going on at different points for a turtle.
And he's a barbarian?
Yes.
All right. Carrie, tell us about Bagnock.
Bagnock is a tabaxi artificer, so she's like, if there's a turtle Drax, she's a cat Iron Man.
Nice. Nice. Gonna go armor with that?
Yeah, I
Nice.
do armor. Because the idea of a full body armor that will cover her tail as well, just all the way out, makes me really happy. So yeah, I'm gonna take her in an armor direction. But and Bagnock is an ancient weapon known as Tiger Claw, where it's like brass knuckles with blades.
Nice.
So she's tinkerer and inventor, but also kind of a brat, and will be Eli Iron Man.
Nice. Yeah, my last character was an artificer. I was a stout halfling artificer armorer, and the armor, because he's a stout halfling, he had a little bit of a paunch, so the middle section of his armor was open, so his fat belly could hang out.
I watched a YouTube video about all the different classes in D&D, and I can't remember what they said an artificer actually is. So, sorry. Could someone tell me? I need to take a class before I play.
So artificers are inventors. They're basically the scientific engineers of the magic classes.
Ooh, well, I have no tinkering and like dexterity and stuff, so
Right.
I can probably like help and do some of the grunt work of whatever gets invented. That's cool. Okay. Thank
So
you.
yeah, artificers, they can use thieves' tools almost like a magical focus, and pretty much can create items as long as they have thieves' tools on them.
That is so cool.
Yeah, they can create like little clockwork animals that'll follow them around, or little robots, and yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, I got the clockwork ability, and you can salvage all the stuff, and yeah, that's cool. About that.
Brian, what is your character's name?
My character's name is Mist of the Valley. They call me Mist.
Okay.
Misty, got it.
And tell us about Mist.
I am a Tabaxi monk.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, 2 cats.
2 cats. I like stealth and shadowing him. Work with my dark faith and my agility.
Nice. And as a Tabaxi monk, at some point you're going to be able to run like 160 feet per turn. It's gonna be stupid crazy.
It's gonna be dope. No, I didn't have this character speak something like Black Panther. What are you talking about?
It's Crouching Tiger. Literally Crouching Tiger.
Wow,
Yeah, Crouching Tiger and Black Panther and like if Black, kind of like the bad guy from Black Panther though, but without the bad guy ideals. Like I don't know much about my history, but I know that there was this great warrior race that I'm supposed to be a part of. I don't know anything about them.
So you guys
Nice.
will all be like comic book inspired, and I'll be like this little nerd following you guys around.
Right.
Pretty accurate, right?
It's actually that we're all figments of your imagination because you're a comic book.
Yeah, you're actually at a con.
Your comic book has like affected your brain and you think you're surrounded by all of these comic book characters.
I mean, look up my personality thing. I work to preserve a library, university, scriptorium, or monastery. There you go. That's the comic book shop of the age.
You could have with that personality background, you could have ties to Candlekeep.
So what?
To Candlekeep. So Candlekeep is a large monastery on the coast, and if you scroll down in this screen, you'll see at the very bottom, Candlekeep is right on the coast, just northwest of Baragost, and Candlekeep is a monastery. The monks there, it is a repository of books all across Faerun. And in order to enter Candlekeep, you have to donate a book to the monks that they do not already have in their archives.
Ooh, that's cool. I'll write one, and it'll be awful. No.
You could. In fact, the new book that is coming out this month, Mysteries of Candlekeep, each adventure in that book, it's an anthology series, each adventure in that book is a book that somebody's pulled off the shelf in Candlekeep. So it's an interesting premise.
I'll do a rewrite of that Lusty Aragonian Maid book from Oblivion. No, just kidding.
We'll wait for Billy and CL to log back in before we continue. Saturday morning tech issues.
I can't imagine how hard it must be for kids to do school with like technical difficulties. It probably happens all the time.
Well, and considering that the IT for, at least in our area, for Portland public schools and for the public schools in Oregon and Washington, the IT department is a disaster. They are, without a doubt, the most inept morons I have ever seen. Their decision.
As a former Portland public school teacher, I can confirm.
It's kind of crazy how bad the schools are in Portland. Like everybody would assume they're really good, because most other places with the same attributes have really good schools, but it's kind of horrible.
Yeah, it is terrible. I mean, when this whole pandemic thing started and the kids were sent home, the first decision that they made was completely asinine. So the decision that they made was to use Zoom, knowing full well that Zoom was under 2 congressional investigations into security leaks into their platform. And these public school systems in both Washington and Oregon made the idiot soccer mom who knows jack shit about computers came up with the idea that that's what they're going to use. And so you have all these students that are trying to learn remotely while their entire network is being hacked via Zoom. And this has been an ongoing problem.
Bad, like, Zoom bombing things that, like, horrible people did, and yeah.
Well, the other thing that they've done is that they've handed out Chromebooks to all the students, but the IT department hasn't set up a VPN for them to tunnel in, and hasn't locked down any of the apps, and they haven't set up any procedures or policies for the teachers. And so you have these teachers that are literally instructing their students to randomly go to YouTube to look up videos concerning their instruction. And there's no checks or policies in place to stop these students from just clicking on the wrong video and seeing something they don't need to see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not even the issue. They don't have things like, I don't know, Among Us, Block. They don't have things like Block.
Right.
So, or all, like, even first-person shooter games, that there's nothing in the urgency to get things out. There's nothing blocked. So it's not like, oh no, a kid was supposed to watch Schoolhouse Rock and is instead watching the Victoria's Secret fashion show from 2013.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, I'm sitting here teaching online, watching my student lose at Among Us for 6 hours a day.
Or worse. Yeah. Yeah, it is what I've determined is if you want to make a lot of money in IT and you don't really want to do any work, get a job working for the public school system. Because these idiots don't do shit.
I saw a meme of this kid that fell asleep during his class, and like a raccoon comes into frame and wakes him up. Like it lives in their house and it's a pet and it wanted something, so it woke the kid up. It was bananas.
CL, are you back with us?
Hopefully we both should be.
Okay, so CL, what is your character's name?
Yip.
Yip.
Yep.
And tell us about Yip.
Yip is a full-grown adult. They're 8 years old.
I'm a grown-up.
I'm a grown-up.
And Yip is a kobold?
Yip is a kobold.
Oh, this
2.5 feet tall,
I don't know.
25 pounds soaking wet.
this should be amusing. What class is Yip?
Currently druid, eventually multi-classing into rogue.
Nice.
Hope to shapeshift into all of the things.
Nice.
Hey, someone my height or smaller. I can't.
Yip was raised by a druid circle who didn't know that it was a kobold when they found it. There was a fishing trip, she got swallowed by a fish, so doesn't really like fish. And Yip tends to pick things up and occasionally breaks them because she likes shiny things.
Okay. Billy, what is your character's name?
I am a dragonborn paladin.
Okay.
I'm a silver dragon with a lineage to the Bahamut Knights, Holy Knight Order.
Okay.
Name of the character Schlagen?
Okay.
Schlagen?
Old Schwager.
And I am my goal in life is to be a witch for my clan. So
Is to be a what now? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
a witch hunter.
Witch hunter, got it. Cool.
Nice.
The lone wolf out in the world protecting the planet, the air atlas.
Okay.
I'm 6'8", and 265 pounds.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Silver blue eyes and at the moment I am neutral good.
At the moment.
Who knows? Anything could happen.
So, basically, you guys didn't know each other until you all individually signed on, needing a job. You signed on as caravan guards for a small trade caravan leaving the town or the city of Easting. If you scroll all the way down in your in Roll20, you will see there is Easting, and this caravan was leaving Easting, heading west through Briarbor and towards the town of Greenest, and then moving on from there, probably to And so you guys got to know each other as you're traveling with this caravan, and it has been a fairly uneventful trip. You spent 4 days and 5 nights in Briarbor, and then have moved on. And when you are approaching the town of Greenest, it is starting to get towards the later in the evening. You can see in the distance smoke coming from large amounts of smoke coming from the town of Greenest, and in the distance, at this range, they look like just little black dots, practically, of people running in a chaotic manner, trying to get away from the town. And in the sky, you can see a rather large item flying around and swooping down over Greenest. And you can make out that this is an adult blue dragon is attacking the town.
Oh crap.
Further investigation at this distance, you can tell that it seems that the town of Greenest is currently under siege. The leader of the caravan, the lead driver, points to you guys and says, "Oh, it seems that the town is under siege. I'm sure that those people could use help. Perhaps you can go help them. We have wares to trade, and we can't sell to people who are dead. Do something."
Yes, you will lose all your...
For guarding this caravan.
Fair.
Traveling a road that winds lazily across the rolling that rises above the center of the town. Greenest is being attacked by a dragon. So, as you make your way into the town, I have something for this. This is...
I know that Schlagen will know Draconic, but that just as a side note, I picked that language also.
Nice.
Yep, does do.
So this is the layout of the town of Greenest. With right in the center of the town is the keep that this dragon keeps swinging down over. And you guys are coming from the southeast. The river here that runs, it's not, I struggle at calling it a river. At the deepest point, this river is only about 3 feet deep, and it has a sandy gravel bottom. And as you approach, I thought I had a river, here's a, well. As you are approaching, you see here. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to give you guys tokens. Hold on here.
are we gonna yell "suck of the dragon"? What do you guys think? Like, what do you want?
Taunt the dragon.
No, I just want to know what he wants. He probably wants some treasure or something. Or, I don't know, if it's vengeance, then we're screwed. But if it's like a tangible thing, then perhaps we can get this over with quickly.
So let's see here. I have...
What color dragon was it?
Blue.
Yip is Zach. Yip will not talk.
Let me find some tokens here.
Around crossing the stream there, yep.
Yip will tell you exactly what's on the button.
Shit, I need to look
Here
at
is a dragonborn for Schlagen.
I was going to ask, being Dragonborn, wouldn't I know Blue Dragon temperament as far as being neutral, evil?
Yeah, you probably know. You know that blue dragons are evil. You know that they breathe lightning. Why is this not doing what I want it to do? Let's see. This again. There we go.
Well, I will let the party know that they are evil, foul-mouthed beasts, and we might not be able to talk our way out of this one. Be prepared. Be prepared.
Okay, so Schlagen is there.
Silliness shines in the light.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm looking for a gnome. There must be a gnome in here. There's a gnome.
I should mention my cat character doesn't have an affinity for water.
Myra Tosselcraft. Alright, so, a turtle. I don't know if I have something for a turtle. Let me see.
Well, you can just take the screenshot I put in Skype and token it.
I think you should get a cute baby turtle for this one. That's the thing.
I put 2 little turtles on my figurine to have printed.
I will check. I will have a new token for you next week. In the
That's fine.
meantime, interesting. I'm just going to give you a generic fighter for now.
Okay.
Okay, level 1, there's no way we can defeat this thing, so what are we gonna do?
Scare it.
Roar!
Another question.
Uh-huh.
Anybody have a suggestion for another language? Because I don't really know the languages. I know I get extra ones. I just don't.
Well, a whole bunch of us know Draconic, so I would not do that one. What's like the Tiefling language? What's that one?
Infernal?
Infernal.
That's an option. I know Abyssal is the other one I picked. It's like so random what you're gonna run into, so just like pick one.
First always a
You
good.
said Infernal. I like it. Infernal it is.
Okay. Sweet.
It's usually very language.
As a total, I speak Aquan, so like if we meet mer people, maybe I'm useful.
Do you have
It's
the
pretty rare for language to be useful in my experience. I've only played like 2
Yeah.
campaigns so far though, so.
I find that language is useful in a lot of cases, especially when trying to decipher a book or scroll or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Those things can be taken to other people though, right?
True, true.
You just, the list is so long of what you can pick from, so.
It is pretty entertaining, like to have to make charisma checks to pantomime as a party when no one speaks devil or something.
Right.
Sounds like 3 syllables.
Cool, because you can spook people with it, I bet. It's pretty spooky sounding. Those Draconic.
I don't have another back. Oh wait, I do. Actually,
You can have.
shit. Thought I had another tabaxi in here. Dum dum dum. I know there's one in here. Damn it. There we go. Here's a tabaxi. Okay, and then, yep. So for Yip, I'm going to use another Dragonborn token because I just literally have nothing for a kobold. Oddly enough. 292 friggin' miniatures and not a single kobold. Okay, so you all have tokens. You should be able to control them. And now for the monsters.
I don't see them.
Yeah, I don't see anything on the map.
Oh, that's because I didn't move you. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, there you go. Yay.
Okay, so I do have these kobolds.
Is there a way to display their name?
I've already checkmarked them to display their name. Is it not showing up for you?
Just my name.
Maybe.
In the settings part of Roll20, the far right here, in the My Settings, put display name is different than your login name.
Yeah, and if the tokens don't have a name, it's perfectly.
Also, maybe at the bottom, get your name from the as block, bottom of chat. I'm not sure which sets it, but mine already appeared.
Let me double check here. Hold on. So Billy, are none of them displaying names for you?
None of them.
I can see my name only. That's what's going on with me.
Same, I can just see my name.
I can see my own name.
Yeah, I don't know why it would be doing that. The only thing I can recommend is refreshing the page.
Refreshing page?
Oh, I didn't use. Oh. Yeah, we didn't even have icons.
So do you see the town with the crossroads?
Yeah, crossroads for people with clubs, and I see all the tokens. Just
Yeah, I only see my name.
but I don't
That's
see
how
any.
it was. That's how it's been for me, like the whole last campaign. So I don't know. I didn't think there was a way to do it.
Let me
We don't have
refresh.
control over the tokens either.
Yeah, you guys should have control over the tokens.
I moved my person to the back because
Oh,
I'm
you
tiny and scared.
Right now, I'm under.
Oh, you might have the second one. And I think he's under one. Almost.
Yeah.
So here's another question. When I click a ping like this, are you guys seeing the ping?
Yeah.
Okay.
See that?
And do
Do
you?
you have the controls set under Billy's Roll20 or?
No, I have them set for Schlagen and Yip is who that went to. Yeah, I can't see whatever your login name is. All I can see is your profile name, and it's just listed as Schlagen and Yip.
Yeah, that works.
Is it spelled out or is it an ampersand?
It's what was in the list. I didn't type anything. It's exactly the way you put it. Oh no, it is spelled out. It is not an ampersand. It's Schlagen and
Okay,
yip.
The one with the ampersand is the one that we have to know.
Okay, I will change that. So it is now set to that profile. That shouldn't change anything about whether or not you can see the token or the name. That has literally nothing to do with it.
Good stuff.
Okay, we can.
So I can see that you can move him.
That's good. Alright, so
Which one's yip?
And this should be yep.
Don't have control over yip.
Okay,
Uh,
Chris, for the name visibility, it says go to token settings and check off show nameplate.
I've already done that. I've done that with every single one of them. I can see everything.
On the advanced tab under player permissions, check off C for name. There's 2 items. I'm just reading off. And then
There-
everyone will be able to see the nameplate.
Advanced settings. Where? What are you talking about?
Other permissions.
fair.
So again, all of that is already set.
Okay, just double checking how many places it might be necessary.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like for instance, I'm looking at you. In-player journal Shredder can be edited and controlled by Shredder. I can't pick another name other than your name. I can't. There's nothing for me to type in or anything. There's no. I don't know what they're talking about. There's no such thing as advanced settings. Yeah, I can tell you from experience. Don't pay any attention to their instructional manuals for Roll20 because they're several years out of date. They will give you instructions to do stuff that no longer applies at all.
That link is 7 years ago, but it's the only thing I can find that might have offered.
Yeah, they haven't updated anything. Their tutorials are awful.
Wait, is it good enough to display, or? is there-
Yeah, the only thing is we need, hold on,
Yeah.
You need what?
Like, we can't control Yip's, token. Schlagen's good, but not.
Hold on. See, this is exactly why I fucking hate Roll20. Hate it.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
So, I was at the dollar store the other day, and they had stuff for fairy gardens, but it actually would be not bad for, like, if you are making a D&D map in your home, because they got, like, stairs, and they have, like, a gate that, would work for, a door, and other stuff, like benches, and, yeah, room for $1. So, I thought that was pretty cool. It's only gonna be around during spring, I think.
I fucking hate Roll20. God damn it. Okay, yep, try moving your token now.
Not refreshing it.
Did it work? Yay!
Okay.
No, that's it.
So you make your way into the town. Without warning, 5 humans dash out from between 2 buildings on your left. A limping man and 3 young children race across the street into more shadows and a woman carrying a round shield and a broken spear turns and faces back in the direction from which they came. 8 kobolds stream out of the alley on the family's heels and fan out around the woman, who looks determined to delay the creatures for as long as possible. Everybody roll initiative. And let me set up an initiative stack here.
Just realized my icon, my avatar, is a cat as well. Huh. I am cat holder.
Good choice.
And you should be able to, when you roll your initiatives, you should be able to click on the turn order and click on your initiative and put in your own initiative.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
And I think if you got the D&D Beyond connection working properly, if you highlight your token before you roll an ish, it should auto-populate, which is turn order if you've highlighted your token. Wow, I'm last.
Well, don't be so hasty.
Wait, can you repeat, how do you access the turn order?
So in the turn order, if you just click on the number next to your name, you should be able to edit that.
Wait, the number next to my name.
So right now yours says 0. And if you move your mouse over it, you should be able, it should change color and you should be able to click and change that number.
You might have to just double click.
Oh, got it. Sorry, I was looking in the chat. I hadn't even noticed that anything else had popped up because I'm that observant.
Okay, so the kobold's got a 9. And actually, let me change one thing here. That guy is not a regular kobold. He is a winged kobold. And that didn't work. Okay. Oh boy. You got a whole whopping 11. All right, so these 8 kobolds are coming to assault this woman. Yip, what would you like to do?
Well, first you believe.
That's fine, as long as Yip doesn't yiff, then we're in trouble.
You believe. You might, yeah. These kobolds look like angry kobolds and not friendly, happy kobolds.
Oh, most certainly angry kobolds.
Okay.
More like, not, I wouldn't say angry, more like bullying. They know they have the upper hand.
Like a miniature captain raid.
Yeah. Yip will move over there and talk to the winged one and say, "Stop! Be good."
Go ahead and make a are you persuading him or trying to intimidate him?
Yip is not intimidating at all, so persuasiveness, I suppose.
Okay.
14.
The winged kobold is not moved by Yip's words. They got a nat 20. And points to Yip as a free action and orders two of his kobolds to attack Yip.
Oh no.
What is there anything that Yip would like to do with a bonus action or movement?
I suppose I can't cast Entangle then?
No. Your action was to try to persuade the winged kobold in some direction.
Okay, then I'll wait and prepare myself for that.
Okay. Did you want to move anywhere or just stay where you're at?
I went from...
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Okay.
It wasn't very far for anybody else, but it was pretty far.
Pretty far for Yip. Those short little legs. Mist, what would you like to do?
I will move up next to. Is it Yip?
Nope. This is Yip.
Second.
Okay. I was perched up here on this roof, just chilling, watching all the fun. I will move to the grass here, since I can't get close to anybody, and I will take a defensive stance.
Okay. So, alright. So you take the, basically the dodge action. All attacks against you will have disadvantage.
Indeed, God. Indeed. All attacks.
Indeed.
You are right.
Schlagen, what would you like to do?
Did that sound like wow to anybody else? That sounded like wow.
Oh, let's see here. How far this is real quick. That's hell close. I will step to here. How dare you, you heartless fiends, as I pull out my battle axe and shield and take a swing at that little thing.
Okay. Go for it.
Let's see, that's gonna be a 14.
That hits.
One-handed, that's a D8. 8 damage.
And this kobold goes down like a ton of bricks. Alright, anything with a bonus action or more movement?
I will take a 5-foot step. Prepare yourself.
And actually, instead, I've learned my lesson. Instead of doing that, what I will do instead, because when you delete them, if you delete the wrong one, they get removed from the stack. I will just red X him. He is dead. All right, so you move into engage the winged kobold.
Yep, I stepped right up in his face. I will fuck you up.
Bag knock. What would you like to do?
So the oh no, I can't remember any of his names. Because Schlagen is Dragonborn, he's resistant to fire, right?
He's silver dragonborn, so
Oh, so is it?
I believe he's resistant to lightning.
Oh, cool.
I was gonna cast
Oh, cold.
If he's right in his face, that's probably a bad idea.
So he's resistant to cold. He would take half damage from cold.
I know, but I was gonna cast Firebolt
Oh.
on the winged person, and he just stepped into the.
Well, you could move.
How?
If you move to here, he wouldn't be in your way.
Okay. Then that's what I'll do. I'm gonna go here. And then cast Firebolt.
Go for it.
Nice.
Excellent. I assume 20 hits.
Yes, does.
That's plus 4. It was a soft one. Let's see. And then I get equally big damage. That'd be fun. 8 points damage.
Oof. You fry the winged kobold. Their semi-fearless leader is no more.
Okay.
Anything with more movement or bonus action?
Well, I have a question about magical tinkering.
Okay.
Is that an action or a bonus action?
So I believe, let me double check, but let's see here. I believe it's a bonus action, but let me...
Yeah, I can't find anything that specifies. But it's no big deal. I was just going to give an option.
It's an action. You touch a tiny non-magical object as an action and give it one of the following magical properties. The object can shed bright light, etc., etc.
I was going to take one of the ball bearings from the pouch around my waist and turn it into a party stink bomb and then throw it among the clump of four to try and get them to scatter. But I will do that another time. So that ends my turn.
Okay. Okay. The winged kobold is no more, so he can go away. Elmira, what would you like to do?
I want to hide a teeny. That's a bit. I'm gonna hide over here, and then I'm gonna have, let me see, healing word. I'm gonna have healing word on the ready in case anybody gets real hurt.
Okay. So you're readying an action with healing word.
Yeah, if anybody needs it, but otherwise I just want to stay out of it because I'm pretty sure I could potentially die.
Okay.
With 8 HP, pretty bad.
So this kobold moves into attack Schlagen. This kobold moves into attack Schlagen. This kobold is going to attack Yip. This kobold goes wee all the way home. He cannot. Yeah, he can. He's going to move here and try to sling at Yip. This kobold is going to try to sling, missed, and this kobold is going to try to sling Schlagen at disadvantage. So Schlagen we will do first. First dagger attack is a whole whopping 8. I'm
I'm at 17.
Okay. Second attack is a 9. Those 2 kobolds miss. Third kobold is going to attack at disadvantage with his sling. 17 hits with a sling for a terrifying 1d4 plus 2 damage for a total of 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Of course, the one guy that's at disadvantage is the one that hits, right? Let's see here. The kobold is going to swing on Yip. Gets a 9.
That does not hit you.
The other kobold is going to sling at disadvantage on Yip. 17 to hit.
That hits you.
For 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Owie.
And the other kobold slings at Yip, but gets a nat 1 and hits the other kobold for 3 points of bludgeoning damage. So this kobold just took 3 points.
Points and laughs. Haha, you hurt your compatriot.
And the last kobold is going to sling at Mist, but only gets a 7. You know, this dice is pissing me off, so...
Put it in the freezer.
I mean, they
Yep.
were at disadvantage, right?
This one was not at disadvantage, but he because he's got a straight line to you, but it doesn't matter because he missed. Shredder, what would you like to do?
I let out a mighty turtle roar. And
Roar. Sounds a lot like Mitch McConnell stubbing his toe.
So I range for my bonus action. And then I'll move up here in between the 2 kobolds attacking my party members.
Okay.
And I will first great axe at the one in front of you.
Okay, go for it.
Does 17 hit?
It does.
Okay, then D12 plus 4 plus 2. 16 points of damage.
Oh yeah, this kobold dies a lot. Like, you just disembowel him right in front of Yip.
It is not greenest. I am greenest. I must defend it so I can tell the mayor.
Anything with a bonus action or more movement?
So I raged and moved a little, but actually.
Oh, that's right.
I don't want to provoke, so I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Yep, what would you like to do?
Yip is gonna run over here. Screaming the entire way, and I'm gonna cast Poison Spray, which should hit both of those guys.
Yep, that would be a 15-foot cone, yes. So, hold on here.
They get a Constitution save.
That's what I was looking for. Con save. Let's see. Boy, they get a 4. I'm sure your spell save DC is higher than 4.
Yep, they take 5 damage.
Okay, both of these guys drop to their knees and die from poison.
And then Yip runs back.
Okay. All right. Missed.
Screaming the entire time.
Shredder points at them and laughs for dying from poison.
kobold comes up, spits on them, and they die.
The tiny kobold killed you.
Our tiny kobold killed your tiny kobolds.
Yes, our kobold wins.
Mist, what would you like to do?
I would like. Wait, is this one dead too?
No. He's still up.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. And I will run up and engage the plant.
Okay. Go for it.
Oh, well. I'm gonna assume that my. Oh shit, what the hell is it? I rolled a 2, so I'm gonna assume that.
Well, it depends. I mean, it's your proficiency bonus. You're a monk, right?
Yeah, I'm a monk.
So it'd be your proficiency bonus plus, I think, your choice of either dex or strength modifier. I'm sorry, what would it be?
Minus dex. Yeah,
You.
better, 22. Do I add anything to the damage? Is it strength or dex from?
Drop this kobold.
Sweet.
I didn't think.
Schlagen, you've got two kobolds left. There's this one and this one. What would you like to do?
Which one's the one that hit me?
Here somewhere.
Well, I did a... I'm gonna swing with both hands and try to hit that guy.
This guy?
North. It's gonna be the north.
Okay. Go for it.
13.
That hits.
Uh, 9 damage.
Ooh. Yeah, you decapitate this kobold.
Wow.
What would you like to do? There's one kobold left.
Okay.
Bognock. Carrie?
Carrie, you're muted. Oh no, wait, you're not. Never mind. Sorry.
No, I saw something shiny. And I'm not responding to a new name. I apologize.
No problem.
Don't mind. I just don't even know what's going on right now. Okay. I will hit the last guy with my crossbow.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
Sorry about that, everyone.
No worries.
Literally was like, oh, let's be talking to someone else. My bad. I'm really smart, I promise. That was me. Oh, 7.
That is a miss. Anything with movement or a bonus action? And a bonus
No,
action.
I'm good here.
Okay.
I'm good. Thank you.
And Elmira, what would you like to do?
I think I wanna sneak out and take the spear from that guy because I don't have any weapons. I don't know if I did the starting equipment wrong or what, but I don't really have anything as a cleric. So
What is- well, hold on. You probably do have some stuff.
Yeah, I think you should have like a mace, a morning star, or a mace.
Yeah, you get your choice of either a mace or a warhammer.
Oh, okay.
Probably I don't know if you'd be proficient with warhammer, but a mace definitely.
Okay, I'll pick a mace and then what? if you're looking at the thing, what's the damage on it?
Mace is,
D6.
I think it's a D6. A mace is, yes, it's 1d6 bludgeoning.
Oh, okay.
And then, did you get your armor?
No,
You have your choice of scale mail, leather armor, or chainmail if you're proficient.
I am proficient with heavy. Are any of this heavy?
Yeah, so you could take chainmail, and chainmail would give you an armor class of 16, but you have to have a strength of 13.
I don't. So I need to pick the next one down. The next one down, scale.
Scale mail gives you 14 plus your dexterity modifier with a maximum of 2.
Okay, that adds up to 16. So that's good.
Okay, and you get your choice of a light crossbow with 20 bolts or any simple weapon.
Okay, I'll do a light crossbow.
Okay, so
I really would have helped out from the beginning if I knew I had
Yeah, right. Yeah, so light crossbow does 1d8 piercing,
Okay.
and you get your choice of either a priest's pack or an explorer's pack.
I'll go with Explorer.
Okay. And you also get a shield and a holy symbol. So the shield gives you an additional +2 to your armor class.
Oh, wow. Good deal.
Okay.
I guess I did move. Can I shoot at the remaining kobolds or?
Yeah, you could do that, and you wouldn't be at disadvantage. But hold on, what's your background? Did you pick one?
Sage.
Sage. You get, if I can find it, here we go. Let's see here. You should have skill proficiencies in Arcana and History.
That did work.
You should have 2 additional languages.
Yeah, that's in there.
A bottle of black ink, a quill, a small light, a knife, a letter from a dead colleague posing a question you have not yet been able to answer, a set of common clothes, and you have 10 gold pieces.
Cool. Alright, thank you so much.
No problem.
Sorry about that. Okay, can I move anywhere that I wouldn't be at disadvantage?
So you're not at disadvantage. You can make your shot right from where you're at and hit him. There's nothing obstructing you.
Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and roll. 10.
That is a miss.
Okay. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. The kobold is going to take the disengage action, and he's going to run, because that's what kobolds do. He's like, screw this, I'm out of here. And he is running away. Shredder, what would you like to do?
Give chase.
Okay. There you are.
While screaming Cowabunga?
Yes. Cowabunga, kobold.
Go ahead and make your attack.
18 hit.
It does.
I'm still raging, so 15 points of damage.
Jesus. Yeah, you don't let him get very far, and your axe slides through his kidneys with ease. Direct damage to his pancreas.
Who needs a sleep? No one.
Okay, so the the woman with the round shield and the broken spear, thanks you. She says, I don't know who you are, but I'm very glad that you came along. My husband and children, my husband's badly wounded and my children couldn't be without their parents. I implore you to seek out the keep and find the mayor. They're seeking help in defending the town. And she turns and runs away.
It takes a moment to cower to make sure the party is going to attack you.
Yeah, right, yeah. Make sure nobody attacks me. Hold on just a moment.
Aha, I do use dexterity.
For damage?
Shredder will go give Yip a powerful slap on the back for being the only other party member to kill 2 people in his mind.
Yeah, alright.
Being so small, it probably falls on the floor for that.
Right.
Shredder's not graceful or gentle.
I do a quick scan for any useful herbs that might be on the floor.
Make a nature check.
Nature. 10.
Yeah, you find a couple of herbs that you can pick in a small garden next to one of the burning buildings.
Cool. I add them to my herbalism kit.
And off of these kobolds, you are able to find, between all 8 of them, you are able to find 5 copper pieces. Give me just a moment. I will be right back. I need more coffee.
You have big friends. Yay!
Question for all of you. Since I have the herbalism kit as my my tool set, do I add my proficiency to things like that involve herbalism?
I think so.
If you have proficiency with it, then yeah, and you can use it to start making healing potions. You should be able
Right,
to.
because as a monk, I believe that's.
Yeah, I think that's what. I think you use herbalism kit for healing potions, and it takes like 24 hours or something like that. But you could do 1 a day.
Awesome.
I think. Don't quote me on that. As a not hardcore player, I could be wrong.
Oh, cool. I can work for food too. What? And I know how to brew an exceptional pot beer for it. Right here, it literally said it right here. But if I want to use my herbalism skill check, I would add my intelligence or wisdom check to the proficiency roll.
Nice.
Everyone smell a good tomato. Can you smell it? Yes. I used you as my timer.
That would have been a 14. I would have got 4 more on that roll. Don't mind it. Just don't mind it. Learning. Just learning.
So, making your way to the keep, let me put you guys in the keep. So you guys are able to make your way to the keep, and you have to, it's a little bit tricky for you to get in because the outside of the keep, the main gate has been, there's a camp out in front of the main gate, and it is obviously under siege, but you find a secret entrance, and actually it is via an old tunnel that you find, and I grabbed the wrong map. That's okay, I need this one later anyways. Here it is. Sorry guys, just setting this up here. Issues of the first game of a new campaign.
Does anybody else notice how cold it is in this place? Seems cold here. I feel like it's cold.
And so you come up from the river and you find a tunnel that is overgrown with brush, and you think that this may lead into the cellar of the keep, and this would allow you to bypass the siege that's going on at the front gates. And as you make your way into this tunnel, it doesn't look like this has been used by anybody in quite some time. And your inclination is to think that it's probably was originally used as a way that under a siege that members that were trapped inside the keep could go out and get fresh water because it's not very far from the river. The river doesn't really go around the keep in like a moat kind of way, but it's close enough that this would be a good way for them to get fresh water should they need it. Personally, I think that they would have a well inside, but that, that's besides the point. as you are coming in, the downside, of course, is that there are rats living in here. There are 2 swarms, as a matter of fact. And you will need to get past these rat swarms in order to make it to the inside of the keep. Everybody roll initiative. Now, usually swarms of rats aren't really that terrifying, but at level 1, almost everything's terrifying, so.
Yep.
I'll kill you with the hantavirus. And the rats. Oh, sorry, I need to re-add you guys to the list. Hold on. One of the quirks of Roll20. Alright. And the swarm of rats did god awful on their Inish and got a 1. Why is this doing that? 1.
Mine just keeps reverting back to 0. Like,
That's what mine was just doing too, yeah.
Okay. Just making sure that it's not just me.
No, it's not just you. It's Roll20 being started.
Okay, try again. There we go. Finally.
Okay. So, you guys can see these swarms of rats, or 2 swarms of them. Schlagen, what would you like to do?
Let's see. I will run up to the first rat with shield, axe, and hand, and take a swing.
Go for it.
Not 20.
Oh, yeah. That hits the swarm of rats.
That's gonna be 8. 11 damage.
Okay. You deal 11 damage to the swarm of rats. They are still up. Anything with a bonus action or more movement.
Well, that was before double, so.
Oh, right. So you did 22 damage.
Yes.
So they are still up. Anything with a bonus action or movement.
No, I think I'll.
Think you're good where you're at?
I'm good.
Okay. Yep. What would you like to do?
Let me check for anything else. Failed. Is this a swarm or just like a rat?
Yeah, there's 2 swarms.
Swarms of rats. Okay. Then Yip is going to run. Screaming the entire time. Gonna run up to here and do the poison spray again. It worked so well last time.
Okay.
Nice.
So they need to make con saves. They get a 14 on their con save.
They succeeded.
So, let me take a look here. So do they take half damage, or?
I don't think they take anything, but I'm not sure what swarm rules are in 5e.
Poison's ray. No, they don't take any damage. Okay. The rats, being covered in feces and all manner of other gook, rattingly laugh at your poison spray. Anything with a bonus action?
Bonus action? Yip wants to yip and prepare for the fight.
Okay. All right. Mist, what would you like to do?
I will move to here, and I move to here. Yes?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. No, damn it.
Yeah, I always forget to switch the tool. All right, go ahead. You can make an attack on that swarm.
I will attack with barehanded and use my claws.
Okay.
Damn it!
What'd you get?
A 10.
That hits.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Alright. And that is for 4 damage.
Okay.
And then
your
action.
bonus action?
Okay. Well, for the 9.
A 9 does not hit.
It's worth it.
So you got their armor class surrounded. Okay, Shredder, what would you like to do?
I will move up in between the two rat swarms, scream out "Turtle Power," and attack the lesser hurt swarm with my range.
Okay. Yeah. Oddly, one of the rats pulls out a quarterstaff.
Is an 18 hit?
It does.
11 points of damage.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to shell up. So I go prone.
Okay. So you are shelled up and prone.
And my AC is 21 now.
Okay. Elmira, what would you like to do?
I'll run up to the shell and kick it. Like Mario.
Kick the shell into another swarm.
There's something around me.
I can't really seem to get close enough to do anything.
Yeah, your movement's like 25 feet, right?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people too.
True.
How many cantrips are help?
I cast Cloud of Daggers.
I'm going to go get cider, keep killing.
Okay.
Come on.
How's everybody doing on health?
Yeah, everybody's fine, and
Well, I know Schlagen took a hit and Yip took a hit or two. So I don't know how Yip's doing.
How's Yip doing? Well, what's half for you? Like 4?
is it?
6 out of 11? Okay, I'm at 7 out of 12. So we're in the same boat.
Yeah, both of them are aren't looking so great. So you could
Oh,
slap some healing.
Well, the reason I was asking because I also have my lay on hands, but I wanted to see who was worse.
That's true.
Huh?
okay. I'll cast Healing Word on you, Schlager, right? So that's Schlagen. I wasn't looking at the right screen. Okay, so there's 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier. That is +4, so I'll roll a d4 and I'll roll what we get here.
Then on my turn.
I just have this image that the tabard, the insignia on the front of Schlagen's tabard is like the logo for Jägermeister.
You get 5 HP back. Schlagen.
There you go. That's exactly what I was down.
Mark off a spell slot, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Bognock, what would you like to do?
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I sneak in right here? That's 6 squares. But then I don't know how you count a diagonal. If you count it as 1 square or 2.
It would count as 1. So yeah,
Okay.
you could get, if you really wanted to, you could get to right here.
I think I'll be good here. I know that their crusts of poo made them resistant to, what was it, poison spray a minute ago, but we're gonna try that again.
You're gonna do another poison spray?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do poison spray.
So
I almost did create water to wash them.
you could do poison spray on this one without hitting Shredder.
That's what my goal is.
Okay.
It's the one directly in front of me.
Nope, this time the rat swarm only gets a 4.
Okay. So that's gonna be 11 points of damage.
Okay, that hurt them pretty bad. They have no resistance to that. But they're not dead. Anything with your bonus action or further movement?
Let's see. I don't think I can move in a way that I would like to. So no, I'm good.
Okay. So this rat swarm is going to, since they just took a face full of poison, they are going to try to make a bite attack on Bognock.
Bring it. Okay.
But they likely fail with a 5.
They do fail. AC is 15.
And this rat swarm is going to try to make a bite attack on Shredder. But they only get a 15.
Puny rats. My shell twitches a little as I laugh from inside it.
Schlagen, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna take a swing at the rats with my axe, one-handed. I'm gonna assume a 20-foot hit.
Yes.
What's that? 4 damage.
Okay. They are still up. Yeah, their AC's not high, but they are resilient because they have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Yeah, a lot of swarms.
Yeah.
No, that's all I can do.
Okay.
Get level 1.
Okay. Yep. What would you like to do?
And then cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. That is probably a wise decision.
it does.
Okay. Mist, what would you like to do?
I will. Is there such a thing as like a pouncing attack, like a jumping attack from like height?
No, not specifically.
Okay, no worries. Then I will just attack normally.
Okay.
I will slash away with my slashing claw.
Okay.
Does a 15? Oh, I got 3.
Yep. 15 hits.
That's my hard. Oh, lucky me. 7.
Okay. Bonus attack.
Hopefully it doesn't bounce all over the floor this time. 11.
That is a hit.
And 4.
Okay. Anything with movement?
Yeah, I will climb up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, you can climb up a little bit onto the ledge and still be in... It doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity because you're not able to get up high enough on the ledge to where you can... where it's out of their range, so you're not leaving combat. But it gives you... like there's like a 5-foot ledge on the edges of this tunnel.
Okay.
Shredder, what would you like to do?
For my bonus action, I will pop up from prone and use half my movement because I feel like doing it. And then I will attack with my axe that I've thusly named Turtle Power again.
Okay, so you're attacking the one to the south?
Actually, the one to the northwest is more damage now, I think.
Correct.
Yep. Does a 10 hit? I didn't roll fantastic.
It does.
11 points of turtle power damage.
Okay. Anything with a bonus action was already done.
Yeah.
So you've got another 15 feet of movement. Did you want to move or stay?
I'll stay.
Okay. Elmira. Elmira.
Oh gosh.
New characters.
There's no way I can I'm tiny, so can I attack without endangering anybody? Or am I just kind of stuck behind?
You could move past your group. So like you could get right here and make an attack if you wanted to.
Okay. I'll go ahead and swing with the mace.
Okay.
I rolled an 18. That has to hit.
That does hit.
D6. Rolled a 5. My strength is -1. So does that get 44?
Yep. But that is enough. This rat swarm is smushed enough from your mace. The rats that survive scurry away individually into the darkness of the tunnel. Anything with a bonus action?
I'm gonna do a little jig because I won.
A little gnome dance?
Yeah, a little gnome dance. I'm happy.
Bognock.
Let's see. I will go right here. And I don't have anything good to do to them.
So what class is Bognock? Oh, you're an artificer. That's right.
Artificer, and I can't build anything cool yet.
So the other cool thing about artificers is that they are proficient in firearms.
I know. And as soon as I have one or build one, it's going to be amazing. But right now, I don't have one, so I'm going to stab at the rat with a dagger.
Okay. Go for it.
That's what I
Yay.
I think I just barely made it.
Yep, you hit.
So let's do some stabbing.
All right. They actually take 2 points of damage because they are
Oh,
resistant.
good. I forgot about that.
Anything with a
But
bonus action.
let's see. I'm gonna kind of get out of the way in case someone wants to do something that would endanger me. So I'm gonna back up a little bit
Okay.
in case someone wants to like poison or something. I'm out of the way.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, they haven't engaged with you yet, so they do not.
If I'm gonna provoke an attack of opportunity, I'll just stay here.
No, because they haven't made an attack on you yet, so they wouldn't get an attack of opportunity. They're not. You attack them, but they haven't engaged with you.
Sweet. So then, yeah, I'm gonna get out of the way.
All right. Swarm of rats is going to. This time they're going to try to bite Schlagen. And they only get a 5, so they miss. Schlagen, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and take another swing.
Go for it.
No, what else to do? Actually, how damaged are they looking like? Are they looking
They're about halfway down.
They've taken some good hits. Actually, at the angle I'm at, by doing it on a 45 towards them, cone attack would not hit the guy standing next to me, right?
No, you could hit just them.
I will use my cone of cold breath weapon.
Okay. So they get a dex save.
Of 13.
Okay. 18.
So they take half damage,
Yes.
and that's gonna be 3 total damage. 6 on the roll.
Okay.
30.
Okay. They're now about 3/4 of the way down. Anything with a bonus action or movement?
Nope, I'll just kick dirt at their tiny little eyes.
Okay. Yep. What would you like to do?
Realize that Yip is all alone over here. Yip is gonna go poke some dead rats.
Okay.
And probably one.
Just poke at some dead rats. Maybe pick one up, stick it in your pocket. I'm gonna save this for later.
Yep.
Very gold.
Mist, what would you like to do?
How would you call it? You ruined it.
Exactly.
You're
Going to do everything.
So, Mist, what would you like to do?
Oh, right, that's me. Shit.
Yeah, I was just gonna take a
Too busy enjoying the golden reference. I will move here
Okay.
and slashy.
Go for it.
Slashy. Nope, that didn't hit. Hey.
That is a miss.
Slashy again. That was a failed roll. Literally didn't even leave my head. Ah, 12 hits.
Yes.
And 5 damage.
Okay. This group of rats, again, is dead, and the remaining the remaining individual rats scurry off into the darkness. Okay.
I'd like to inspect some of the rats just because I'm curious about them.
Everybody roll a perception check.